All right. So my take on which I keep calling it Mount Mushmore, is you're gonna hear somebody kind of mocking me in in the videos that you're about to watch. I don't know why I keep calling it Mount Mushmore, but it is obviously Mount Rushmore. So with Mount Rushmore, I was really not sure what to expect. I mean, to an extent, we always have these expectations, right? And so my expectation was that it was going to be this enormous monument, just huge, right there. And that, like, maybe you could go inside of it. I don't know. Maybe I've watched a movie that had that, and that's where my mind went. And also that you'd be able to get up close to it. I was also under the impression that you would have to go to the monument to see it, but you don't. So as you're going to see in this video, Mount Rushmore is pretty neat. You don't even have to pay for the parking to see the monument. You can actually see it from the drive through the forest there, which I highly recommend that drive, because not only do you get to see Mount Rushmore, you get to drive around a beautiful forest, and when you keep going, you end up being able to see a side profile of George Washington, which is featured in the video. So again, you don't have to pay to see Mount Rushmore. You can just cruise on through the forest and see it. So if you have the time, you can stop and see it, get out, stretch your legs, pay the $10 it costs to park, or you can just drive by it for free. With that being said, here is my visit to Mount Rushmore, South Dakota.
Mount Mushmore.
That's pretty neat. You could just barely see it through the trees. So it seems so much bigger, like, in pictures.
You recording?
Yeah. Why?
So I don't know if you're talking to me or
You?
your
I'm talking to
viewers.
everyone.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So cool, isn't it?
It's pretty neat. It's $10 to park.
Okay.
It's free to get into Mount Rushmore, the national park. However, you do have to pay for parking. All the spaces that are available.
Keep right.
Nobody's here. I don't even know where we want to go. I guess go on top. Go straight. I mean, we could go that way, but let's go.
Space is 144, so we're good.
Yeah, plenty. Does it matter if we keep going, what happens? I guess go that way.
This way?
Sure. we just went ahead and hiked this absolutely tiny path, as you can see, over to these rocks where you've got a pretty cool view here and of course of one here, minus all that construction they're doing. So of course, there on the left, I see a giant heart. Okay, so if you didn't know, we have George Washington here, Thomas Jefferson there, Theodore Roosevelt there, and Abraham Lincoln there on the right. That's pretty neat. Jeez. Huh.
You turned the heater on?
Yeah, I did.
Pretty cool, huh?
That is really neat. As you can see, there was definitely some construction going on while we were there, which really made it hard to take a selfie with Mount Rushmore. And really to get any closer to that monument, it made it pretty difficult. As you can see in the video, I do advise hiking off onto one of the trails because then you've got a pretty good view of it. And I did mention earlier in my first intro to this video that I expected it to be so much bigger. It is not to discount the fact that yes, this monument is huge. I guess I just expected to be closer to it, therefore increasing how large it would be. But again, not to discredit that this monument is really big. It just didn't match the expectation in my head. That being said, thank you all so much for watching my adventures, and I hope you have a great day. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to see what else I end up doing with my life.